Welcome one and all. So in this lecture, the topic of discount will be discussed. Basically, we will discuss discount and actually the problems on discount. Okay. Now, this concept of discount, ultimately, it is connected with the concept of marked price. The concept of discount, it is connected with, associated with the concept of marked price. So here there is a certain example. This is the cost price of a certain item. Okay, here the item is t-shirt. Now, this is the cost price of the item for the shopkeeper. Now, the shopkeeper has marked up its price. The shopkeeper has marked up the price of this t-shirt, and this is the marked up amount. This is the marked up amount. Okay. And now this MP, it stands for marked price. MP stands for the marked price. Okay. So this is the marked price. So now, obviously 400 plus 200, it is 600. Now on this marked price, further, the shopkeeper is giving a discount, and the discount of 100 rupees is there. And after giving this discount, the shopkeeper is selling. The shopkeeper is selling the t-shirt at rupees 500. So that's why this is selling price. Now, the difference between this selling price and cost price, the difference between selling price and cost price, it is our profit. Okay, and profit is of rupees 100. And now here, if by chance the selling price, it goes below the cost price. If the selling price, it goes below the cost price, then obviously then that will be a case of loss. Okay. So now here, we will talk about three different type of percentages. We will talk about three different type of percentages. One is M percentage. So what is M percentage? It is the markup percentage. And this one markup percentage, another one, it will be discount percentage. And third one, it will be either profit percentage or loss percentage. Okay. So in this scenario, we can talk about three percentages. One is M percent, which is markup percentage. Another is discount percentage. And third one is profit percent or loss percent. Now here, what will be this M percent, means the markup percent? It will be nothing but the markup amount, which is 200. This 200, it is the markup amount. And here it will be divided by the cost price, 400, and into 100. Okay. So if one calculates this, then it will come out to be 50%. So here this M percent is 50%. Now, what is D percent, discount percent? Actually, it is the discount amount. Okay, so here this is discount amount. We can write here, it is discount amount. Okay, and discount amount divided by the marked price, and into 100. Okay, now here, if someone calculates this, it will come out to be this here 100 by 6, which is further equal to. So this discount percent, it will be 100 by 6, which is nothing but 16.66 percentage. Okay. Now, third one, it is profit percentage in this case. So that will be the profit amount. The profit amount is 100 and divide by the cost price 400 and into here 100. Now, if one solves this, so it will come out to be 25%. Okay. So here, this M percentage means markup percentage and profit percent or loss percent. These two, the markup percent and profit percent, these two, they are always calculated upon CP, the cost price. They are always calculated upon CP, the cost price. And this discount percentage, it is always calculated on marked price. Okay, MP, the marked price. So now, these three percentages, they can be related by a formula, which is given here. P percent or loss percent means profit percent or loss percent. It is M percent. This is in percentage, and D discount percentage, and minus MD by 100. Now, actually, this formula ultimately it is coming from the very famous formula, which is N equals A plus B, AB by 100. Actually, this formula, it is for successive increase or decrease. The successive increase or decrease. And this successive increase or decrease, it may be in anything. For example, it may be price successive increase or decrease in any price of any item, or it may be successive increase or decrease in the population, number of persons, number of things. Okay. So what is this A? This is the first increase in the here we take the item, say price. Okay. So here suppose the initial price of an item is 100 rupees 100. This is the initial price. Okay. So at first it is suppose it is increased by 15%. The price is first increased by 15%, and after that it is increased by 10%. Okay. So what will be the net increase? N stands for net increase. Okay. Or net change. So this N, it stands for net change. Okay. So here it will be the net change in what? This price. Okay. So what will be the net change in the price? That will be nothing but 15. Okay, plus 15 because this A is 15. B, it is 10. And then 15 into 10 divided by 100. So this will be the net percentage increase in the price. And this will be obviously, this is 25 and this cancels out. So this will be 1.5. And this is actually 26.5%. So the new price of the item, it will be nothing but 126.5%. It will be rupees 126.5. Okay, sorry, not percent. It will be the new price after these two successive increase. Okay, because this is the net increase. And we can also find the same value if we go by the ordinary way. So here rupees 100 was the initial amount. And when the 15% increase was there, 15% increase. So obviously 15% of 100, it will be 15. So the new value, it will be rupees 115. And after that, there was one more increase of 10%. Okay. So 10% of 115, it will be nothing but 11.5. Okay. So here 11.5 plus this 115, it will give us nothing but 126.5. Okay, so here obviously rupees. So if we go by this ordinary way, okay, means the successive increase or decrease, we get this amount. Or even if we go by the formula, we get the same amount. Now here, here A and B means this 15 and 10, both were positive here, means both were increase here. And if by chance there is a decrease, then obviously we will take negative sign. We will take negative sign. Okay. So even almost the same thing is happening here. First of all, the price, it is first increased by M. So one can very well see. So here, this was the initial price, the cost price. Now first it was given this much increase. This was actually our marked up price. This was our first increase. That was our A. Okay. And then after that, this marked up price, it is decreased. Okay. Means this was minus D, decreased minus D. And actually this is the value of B. Okay. Minus D. And actually this one, it is the net change. This was our N. Here, this net change N, it is our profit. Okay, why profit? Because selling price is more than cost price. And obviously, if selling price goes below the cost price, then that will be, suppose selling price is below the cost price, then this will be our net change. This difference between cost price and selling price, it will be our net change N. Okay. So that's why this N, which is nothing but either profit percent or loss percent, either it will be profit percent or loss percent, this N, that will be equal to M percent, first increase, minus D percent, second decrease, and third term, it will be minus M into D by 100. Okay. So that's why this is the formula which is relating this profit or loss percent and markup percent, discount percent, and this one. Okay, so these three. Okay, so here we have a very commonly asked formula or a formula based upon which some common questions are asked. If a person sells two similar items means we have two items and their selling price is same. The selling price is same. Means both the items, they have same selling price. Okay. And one, which is one item, it is sold at a gain or profit of X percent and other at a gain or loss of X percent. Then in the whole transaction, the seller, he will always face a loss. In this whole transaction, the seller will always face a loss. And the loss percentage, it will be given by this formula, X by 10 whole square, where what is the X? X is the common profit or loss percent. X is the common profit or loss, profit and loss percent. Suppose the selling price of the two items, let it be rupees 990. We assume this, that the selling price of the two items, let it be rupees 990. So what will be the total selling price? The total selling price will be 2 into 990, which will be nothing but rupees 1980. Now, the first item which was sold at suppose X percent. So here if I take X as 10, means at 10% profit, at 10% profit. So first item which is sold at 10% profit, its cost price will be 100. Okay. 100 upon 100 plus 10 into the selling price. The selling price was 990. Okay. So this is this one. It is the cost price of the item which is sold at a gain of 10%. So this will be the cost price. And how this formula is there for this, please watch the lecture, the first lecture on profit and loss. So this will be nothing but 100 by 110 into 990. And if someone solves it, it will come out to be 11 and 9. Here it will be, so obviously here it will be 90. So it will be 900. So this is the cost price of the item which is sold at, say 10% profit. Second item, which is sold at a loss of say 10%, which is sold at a loss of 10%. Its cost price, it will be 100 minus 10 into 990. And this will be nothing but, so here it will be 100 upon 90 into 990. So further, it will cancel out. So here it is 11,110 and 110 into 10, it will give us rupees 1100. So this is the cost price of the second article, which was sold at 10% loss. Now, what is the total cost price? Obviously, that will be 900 plus 1100, and that will give us rupees 2000. So this is the total cost price of the two products or two items, and this is the total selling price. Okay. So this was the first cost price, second cost price. So that's why here. Now, obviously, one can very well see or feel that the person is selling a loss. First of all, the person is facing a loss. And what is the loss? Obviously, loss is rupees 2000 minus rupees 1980, means the loss is of 20 rupees. Okay. Now here, this 20 rupees loss, if we have to calculate the corresponding loss percentage, the corresponding loss percentage, so it will be the loss amount, 20 rupees, the loss amount divided by the cost price. So what was the total cost price? 2000 and in 200, and that will give us 1%. This will give us 1% loss. Okay. Now we can directly find this loss percentage. This loss percentage we can directly find by how we can directly find by using this formula which you are seeing here. So loss percentage. Okay. So it will be common loss and gain. Common loss and gain was X. The common gain or loss, it was X. X divided by 10. X divided by 10, then whole square. So here, what was our X? So here X was 10. Okay. So if I substitute here, so it will be 10 by 10 whole square. So obviously 10 by 10 whole square, but it will give me 1%. And that we had got here also. Okay. So this is the formula, and even this formula, as I already discussed, that this is the base of such questions. What questions? That if selling price is same, two items, okay, for them this selling price, please mind selling price, not the cost price. Please mind this thing. Here, this whole concept, it is based upon this, that if the selling price is same, not the cost price, okay. So if the selling price is same and one item it is sold at say X% profit, another at X% loss. So in the whole transaction, first of all, the person will have a loss, and moreover, what will be the loss percent? The loss percent will be given by X by 10 whole scale. Okay. So here, there is a certain point. If the cost price is same, the two items, say the cost price is same. Okay. And once again, one item, it is sold at once again, say 10% profit. So this is our X%, 10% profit. And the second item, so this is the first item, here it is the second item. And second item, again, it is sold at say 10%. This is our X%. Okay, but it is X% loss. Okay. Now, in this scenario, the person will have no profit, no loss. Okay. If the cost price is same. Okay. Suppose the cost price is same. So let the cost price be, let the cost price of both the items be rupees 100. So here, if two items, they are being sold, one at a 10% profit, another at a 10% loss, and they have same cost price. They have a same cost price. Okay, so in this case, the person will have no loss, no profit. So let the cost price of each item be rupees 100. So for the first item, what will be the selling price? Selling price will be nothing but this, obviously 110 by 100 into 100, which is rupees 110. And for the second item, what will be the selling price? It will be 90 by 100 into 100, which is rupees 90 and rupees 90. And what is the total selling price of both the items? It will be 200. And what is the total cost price of both the items? Again, it will be 200. Okay, because this rupees 100, it was for each item. Now one can see here the person will have no profit, no loss. Okay. So please mind that this formula, it is applicable if the selling price of the two items is same. Okay. So this is the meaning of two similar item. What is the meaning of similar here? That the selling price must be same. Okay. So here there is a bag marked at this much rupees 80. Okay, means this 80, it is the marked price. This is the marked price and it is sold for rupees 68. So this rupees 68, it is our selling price. Okay. Now, what is the rate of discount? Obviously, what is the difference? This difference. Obviously, this is the discount amount. This is the discount amount. And what is the discount amount? Obviously, it is rupees 12. Okay. And now what will be the discount percentage? Obviously, the discount amount divided by the marked price, divide by the marked price and into 100. Okay. So here once again, we have cost price, then we have selling price, and here we have marked price. So from cost price, we go up to mark price, okay? And from mark price, after giving the discount, we come to selling price, okay? So here, as I already discussed that to this discount percent, it is calculated upon marked price. Okay. So that's why discount amount and the this marked price into 100. So if we can solve this, so this will come out to be 3 and here it will be 2 and 2 and obviously it will be 15%. One can very well see. Now here, there is a certain observation. Since our discount percent is 15%, the discount it is 15%. And if I have this marked price of rupees 80, if I have this marked price of rupees 80, then what is the selling price? Obviously, selling price, it is nothing but 85%. It is 85% of marked price. Please mind this thing. This is important that we are going to use. If the discount is 15%, the discount is 15% and our mark price is rupees 80, then our selling price, it is 85%. It is 85% of mark price. Okay. And obviously 85%, what is 85%? 85%, 85 by 100 of the marked price means 80. So again, if we calculate this, so it will come out to be, so 8 fives are 40, 680 by 10. So it will be rupees 68. Okay. So means this is the selling price. So this fact we will use that if 15% actually here the discount percentage is 15. So selling price it is 85% of marked price. And suppose in some case, say discount percent is given to be say 20%. Discount percent is given to be 20%. What will be selling price? Selling price will be nothing but 80% of marked price. And if discount percent is given to be say 30%, if discount is given to be 30%, then selling price it will be nothing but 70% of marked price. Actually, it is just like the case which I discussed in the previous lecture on profit and loss. If the gain percent or profit percent, suppose it is 10%. If gain or profit percent is 10%, then what will be the selling price? Sorry. Then what will be the selling price? Then it will be, wait. So if gain percent is say 10%, then what will be the selling price? It will be nothing but 110% of cost price. It will be 110% of cost price. So this will be nothing but 1 by 110 by 100 into cost price. Okay. And if we have loss percent, say loss percent, it is of say 8%. Suppose loss percent is 8%. Then selling price, it will be nothing but 92%. It will be 92% of cost price. Okay. So it will be nothing but 92 by 100 into the cost price, into the cost price. So this concept is just like this one. Okay. So here an item was sold at a price after giving two successive discounts. Okay, one 30% discount, another 50%. And if the selling price was 448, what was the mark price? So this whole question, if we have to write in a single equation, then it is marked price, the MP, the marked price. Okay. mark price into 70 by 100 into 50 by 100. And that will be nothing but selling price. This whole question in one equation, it is nothing but this. Okay. So this whole question in one equation, it is nothing but marked price into 70 by 100 into 50 by 100, that will be selling price. Okay. So why this 70 by 100? Because first discount was 30%. And why this 50 by 100? Because next discount was of 50%. Okay. So and now this selling price, it is given to be 448 and we have to mainly solve. So this simply cancels out with this. So even this cancels. So here 7, when it cancels out 448, it will be 64. So now this 10 and this 2 going on to this side. So it will be 64 into 20. So this will be 0, 248 and 1280. So means 1280 will be the marked price of the item. Now this question, it can be solved by another way, that what will be the net discount, the total discount. It will be, we can find out by this formula, A plus B, AB by 100. So what was the first discount? It is, so there are alternative ways to solve this problem. Now here, what is this N? N, it is nothing but the total discount. This is the total discount. We may say this is the net discount, total or net discount. Okay, so obviously the formula is A plus B, AB into 100. Now what is A? This is minus 30%. This was our first discount. And please mind, we have to write minus 30 because we are talking about discount. Discount is negative. Okay. So B, what is the next discount? It was minus 50. Okay. And obviously here it will be plus because minus 30 into minus 50. Because A is minus 30, B is minus 50. So here we have product of AB. So it will be 1500. Please mind this. Okay. So now if one solves this, then it will come out to be minus 65%. Means our net discount or total discount is 65%. So if this is our total discount, then once again, what will be the selling price? Okay, the selling price, it will be 35% of the marked price. Once again, if this much 65% is the total discount, then selling price, it will be 35%. It will be 35% of marked price. Now, what is this selling price given? The selling price is given to be 448. Obviously, this will be 35 by 100 into MP, the marked price. Okay. So now, what is the marked price now? Obviously, it will be 448 into 100 by 35. Okay. Now, once again, 5, 7, 520. And again, this 7, again here 64. So 64 into 20. Again, it will give us this answer 1280. Okay. So this is the alternative way, and there is still one more way which goes by this way, that there is third alternative way. Now here 65%, it was the total discount. So what is this discount? It is 65%. 65% means 65 by 100. Now, what is the meaning of this ratio? It means that if this 100, it is our marked price, means we can say our marked price, suppose it is 100 unit. Okay, suppose this 100, this is our marked price, or marked price is 100 unit. Then what will be this 65 unit? Obviously, this will be our discount amount. This will be our discount amount. Okay. And if this is the discount amount, okay, then obviously what will be our selling price? Selling price will be nothing but 35 unit. The selling price will be the 35 unit, means the difference between 65 and 100. If this is 65 by 100, so actually this is the 65% was the total discount. So which is nothing but 65 by 100. So difference between 65 and 100, that is 35. So this 35, this will be our selling price. 35 unit is the selling price. Now this 35 unit, it is given to be 448. One can very well see. It is given to be 448. So here, what is the value of 1 unit? Obviously, this is 448 divided by 35. Okay. So now this is the value of 1 unit. And what is our marked price? It is 100 unit. The marked price was 100 unit. So what will be the marked price? The total marked price, it will be 100 into 1 unit. 1 unit is nothing but 448 by 35. Okay. So again, if one simplifies this, the answer will be again 1280. Okay. So these various approaches are there to solve such questions. Okay. So one can follow any approach in which one feels comfortable. So now here, after giving a discount of 12%, a profit of 10% was made on the article, then by what percent the price was marked up? Okay. So here says discount is 12%. So that's why what will be the selling price? Selling price will be nothing but 88% of the marked price. The selling price, it will be 88% of the marked price. And now since profit is of 10%, so once again, what will be selling price? Once again, selling price, it will be 110% of cost price. Okay. So basically here we have cost price, then we have selling price, and here we have marked price. Okay. So here the discount is of 12%. The discount is of 12% means selling price. Okay. So selling price, it will be 88% of marked price. Okay. So discount obviously minus 12%. Okay. And now the profit percentage is plus 10, obviously plus 10%. Okay. So that's why once again, what will be selling price? It will be nothing but 110% of cost price. Okay. So means this 88% of MP, the 88% of M means marked price. This must be equal to 110% of C. C means cost price. So what is M? M is the marked price. What is C? C is the cost price. So now it is nothing, 88 by 100 of M means this one, and this is nothing but 110 by 100 of C. So now we can cancel out. So here what we need, we will have this ratio, M ratio C. This M ratio C, it will be nothing but 11 by 110 by 8. So now this M by C, it will be nothing but 10 by 8. Now what is the meaning of this ratio? It means that if cost price C, this cost price is 8 unit. So the cost price, this is 8 unit. So what will be the marked price? Obviously the marked price will be 10 unit. Now the difference between these two, that is the marked up amount. Okay. So that's the marked up amount. Okay. So what's the marked up amount? Obviously it is 2 unit. And what will be the marked up percentage? The marked up percentage, it will be marked up amount 2 unit. And obviously here it will be 8 unit because marked up percent, it is always calculated on cross price into 100. Okay. So if one solves this, so this is 4 and 4 will cancel out with this, giving us 25. Means 25% was the percentage of markup. Okay. Means the price was marked up by 25%. Actually, this question, if someone has the now understanding, then one can directly start from this equation. Means this equation, for this question, one can directly start that 88% of marked up price. Okay, it will be 110% of the cost price. If someone has this understanding. Okay, and once this equation is there, we will have this ratio, and then we have to understand what's the meaning of this ratio. That if 8 unit, this 8 unit, this is our cost price. Okay, then 10 unit, this 10 unit, it will be our marked up price. And this difference between these two, it will be marked up amount. Okay. So the marked up amount is 2 units. So what will be marked up percentage? Okay. So that will be 2 unit divided by 8 unit into 100. The cost price of a table is rupees 330. It is sold for profit of rupees 30. After giving 10% discount, we have to find the marked price. So once again, we have cost price, we have selling price, then we have marked price. Now here, the cost price is given to be 330 And obviously, if it is sold for rupees 30, then what will be the selling price? It must be 360. Okay, because this difference, this is the profit. And now, what is the discount here? Means here from coming from here to here, the discount is minus 10%. So obviously, once again, what will be selling price? Selling price will be nothing but the 90%. It will be 90% of mark price. Means this 360, it must be 90 by 100 of marked price. Okay. So what will be the marked price? That will be nothing but 360. Actually, one can very well see it will be 4. So actually this 100 will go to this side. Okay. So that will give us 400 rupees. Okay. So answer option A will be correct. So here, the retailer purchases 70 pence at the mark price of 56 pence. Okay, and sell them to a customer at their marked price itself. Okay, we have to find the profit percent. So here, what is the total cost price? TCP means the total cost price. Actually, we will take it as 70C. And further, this is nothing but 56M. Okay, so what is this C here? Obviously, this C, it is the cost price of 1 pen. This is the cost price of 1 pen. And what is M? Obviously, M, this is the marked price. This is the marked price of 1 pen. Okay, so here we are simply going by the statement. Okay, that the purchase means here it is cost price. Okay, so the total cost price, it will be 70C, which is equal to 56M. And sell them to the customer at their mark price. So what will be the selling? So total selling price. The total selling price, it will be nothing but 70M. Okay, wait, not this M. So rather it will be 70M. Why it will be 70M? Because here it is mentioned that he is selling at the marked price. He is selling all the pens at the marked price. So here obviously we have to calculate the profit percent. So we have to calculate the total selling price. We have to calculate the total selling price for all the 70 pens. Okay, means whatever pens, number of pens he has purchased. So we have to calculate corresponding to the total number of pens purchased. We have to calculate the total selling price. Obviously, the total selling price will be 70M. Okay. So here M, it is the mark price of 1 pen and he's selling at the mark price itself. So this is the total selling price. So what is the profit amount? So the profit amount, that will be nothing but actually 70M, the total selling price minus the total cost price. Okay. Yeah, 70C is also cost price. Even this is also cost price. But to calculate this, I will use this value of the total cost price. So means this 14M, this is the total profit. So obviously, what will be the profit percentage? That will be the profit amount. Okay, divide by the total cost price. So what is the total cost price? That is 56M, and again into 100. So one can very well see this will be 4 here. It will be 25. So means it will be 25% option. Correct. Okay, means this one. Means the profit percent was 25%. There is an alternative way to solve this question. Once we write this equation that this 70C is equal to 56M, this is our total cost price. So from here, we can write this ratio that C ratio M. Okay, from here, we can write C ratio M. It will be nothing but 56 upon 70. We can write this ratio. One can very well see. Okay, so what is the meaning of this ratio? It means that if the marked price, if it is 70 unit, the marked price is 70 unit, then what will be the cost price? Obviously, it will be 56 unit. Okay, now marked price is 70 unit, and obviously the selling price, it will be also 70 unit. How we know that it will be 70 unit? Once again, because it is written here that he's selling, that the person is selling the pens at their marked price. So if the marked price is 70 unit, if the marked price is 70 unit, obviously selling price will be also 70 unit. So now we have cost price 56 unit, selling price is 70 unit. So the difference between cost price and selling price, obviously that is 14 unit. This is the profit amount. This is the profit amount and divide by the cost price 56 unit and again into 100. Again, it will give us 25% profit. So one can go by any way. Okay. So here a retailer purchases 40 pens at the mark price of 36 pens. Okay. So once again here, what is the total cost price? The total cost price, it will be nothing but 40C into, or not into, sorry, 40C, which will be equal to 36M. Okay. So what is the meaning of this C? This is nothing but the cost price of one pen. This is the cost price of one pen. And what is this M? Obviously, this is the marked price. Sorry, it is the marked price of one pen. Okay. And sells them at a discount of 1%. So we have to find the profit percent. Now, once again from here, we will have this ratio, C ratio M. The C ratio M, it will be nothing but 36 by 40. So obviously this is, we can 9 by 10. Now, what is the meaning of this ratio? It means that if marked price, the marked price M, if this is 10 unit, the marked price is 10 unit, then what is our cost price? The cost price must be 9 unit. The cost price must be 9 unit. So this is the meaning of this ratio. Okay. Now, further, it is mentioned that he is selling the pens at a discount of 1%, at the discount of 1%. So if discount is 1%, what will be our selling price? Obviously, selling price, it will be nothing but 99% of the marked price. And what is that 99%? So it means 99 by 100. And what is the marked price? It is 10 unit. Now, one can easily figure out here. So it will be nothing but 9.9 units. So this is our selling price. Okay. And what is our cost price? 9 unit. Now, difference between selling price and cost price. This difference, obviously, this SP minus CP. Obviously, this is 9.9 unit minus 9 unit. This is obviously 0.9 unit. Obviously, this is profit amount. This is the profit amount. So what will be the profit percentage? So profit percentage, it is profit amount divided by the cost price, 9 unit into 100. So this one can very well see solve. It will be 1, it will be 10 here, it will be 10 cancelled out. So 10% will be the profit percent of the shopkeeper. So here there is another type of question which is usually asked in discount. So here by how much percent a shopkeeper should mark his goods above. Goods means the items, whatever items he is selling, above its cost price so that he will gain 10% profit after giving 30% discount. So if 30% is the discount, then the selling price, it will be obviously it will be 70% of the marked price. And if 10% is the profit, once again, what will be selling price? It will be nothing but 110% of the cost price. Okay. So this is just like the same scenario here. So here, keep this thing in mind that cost price, then we have selling price, and then we have marked price. Okay. So from cost price to selling price, here obviously it is profit. Okay. And between marked price and selling price means from marked price to selling price, I have to come down by discount. Okay. So once again, this is the same thing means 110%. The 10% of C, it is 70% of M. It is 70% of M. Okay. So 110% of C, it must be equal to 70% of M. What is C? It is the cost price, and M, it is the mark price. Okay. Because both are nothing but selling price. Okay. So now once again from here, it will be 110 by 100 into C, that will be 70 by 100 into M. So this will cancel out. And once again, we will have the ratio C ratio M. So what is C ratio M? It will be nothing but 7 by 11. Now, what is the meaning of this ratio? It simply means that if marked price is 11 unit, means The marked price, it is 11 unit. And what is the cost price? It will be nothing but 7 unit. Okay. So if mark price is 11 unit, cost price is 7 unit, then obviously difference between these two means difference between these two. This is the marked up amount. This is the marked up amount. Okay. So what is the marked up amount? Means it is 4 unit. Means the price of the item, it is being marked up by 4 unit. Okay. And obviously we need here the markup percentage. So for markup percentage, obviously the markup amount, 4 unit, the markup amount, obviously the markup percentage, and divide by 7 unit cost price, okay, into 100. Okay. So in the starting of this lecture, I mentioned that markup price, it is always calculated upon cost price. Okay. So one can very well see it will going to give us 400 by 7%. Okay, so this option will be correct. So actually in this question, this was asked that by how much percent a shopkeeper should mark his goods above its cost price. Means here markup percentage was asked. So a shopkeeper gives 10% discount on an article and earns 20% profit. Okay. So what is the meaning of 10% discount? Means selling price. It will be nothing but 90% of marked price. Okay. M stands for marked price. And what is the meaning of 20% profit? Means once again selling price. It will be 120% of cost price. Okay, so M stands for mark price of the article, C stands for the cost price of the article, means 90%, the 90% of M, it is equal to 120% of C. So now once again 90 by 100 into M, that will be nothing but 120 by 100 into C. So now we have this equation because of the first statement. And now find the profit percent if he will give 20% discount on the same article. Now for 20% discount, what will be the selling price? The selling price, it will be 80%, the 80% of the marked price. And obviously here we need that what should be the profit percent. Okay, so so that what will be the profit percent if a 20% discount is there. So basically what we need here, we need that 80%, the 80% of M, this is equal to what? K into C. We need this thing. Okay, so actually how we got this equation, actually, this equation, it was from that if the discount is 10%, if the discount is 10%, okay, then the profit is 20%. Please mind, we got this equation from the fact that if the discount, this 90, it is for discount, 10% discount, then our profit is 20%. Now here we need, if the discount is 20%, if the discount is 20%, what will be the profit percent? Okay, so profit percent, it will be given by this K. It will be given by this K. Okay, now you can see this equation, this 90 by 100 into M equal to 120 by 100 into C. This I have written in this way. And now this is the second equation. Now from equation number 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, we have to find the value of K. We have to find the value of K. Now there are multiple ways to find the value of K. The one usual way that we divide equation number 2 by equation number 1. We divide equation 2 by equation 1. So obviously one can very well see this 80 by 100 M. Okay, so divided by this 9M, that will be equal to K into C. And here this side it will be 120 by 100, or here it is 9M. I have written 9M. So here obviously, wait. So here I can directly write 12C. Okay, so C will cancel out. So even here M will cancel out. So now from here, what we will have, this will cancel out, and 2, 4 and 2, 5. So even this 5, it will be here in the denominator. So basically we will have 4 and 9 into 5, it will be 45. And this into 12. Actually, why 12? Because this 12 will come to this side into 12. That will be the value of K. So what is the value of K? Final value. So here it will be 4 and here it will be 15. So means K is nothing but 16 by 15. Okay. So this is the value of K, which is 16 by 15. And now, what is the meaning of this K 16 by 15? Okay, so here actually I will rewrite this this equation actually 80 by 100 M. Okay, I will rewrite. I am rewriting this equation 80 by 100 M, that is 16 by 15 into C. This equation, because we have calculated the value of K, which is 16 by 15. Now, in order to understand the value of this 16 by 15, this ratio 16 by 15, what's the meaning of this 16 by 15? First, we have to understand the meaning of this 120 by 100. This 120 by 100. So we got the value of K, okay, that is 16 by 15. Now this K, it is corresponding to this 120 by 100, 120 by 100. Now what is the meaning? What was the meaning of this 120 by 100? Actually, its meaning was simple, that if this 100 denominator, if this is the cost price, means if cost price is 100 unit, then 120 means numerator 120 unit. This is the selling price. Okay, so this was the meaning, obviously, because the profit was 20%. The profit was 20%. Now, similarly, what is the meaning of this 16 by 15 unit? This 16, the value of K, what is the meaning? Simple, same meaning. If this denominator 15, this denominator, if this is our cost price, means say cost price is 15 unit, then 16 unit, what will be 16 unit? It will be our selling price. Okay. So here, this is important, that what is the meaning of the value of K, which is 16 by 50. Now, obviously, if this is the selling price, this is the cost price, the difference between these, that is our profit amount. Okay. So what is the profit amount here? The profit amount here, it is profit amount. So that is obviously, so the profit amount, it is 1 unit. Okay, so 1 unit. So what will be the profit percentage? The profit percentage will be the profit amount divided by cost price, 15 unit into 100. So if one solves this, one will get the answer. So if one solves this, then one will get that this will be 6.6666%. Okay, means this was our profit percent. So option C was correct. Okay. So here, 20% discount means selling price, it will be 80% of the marked price. And 30% profit means once again selling price, it will be 130% of cost price. Okay. So same thing here. After giving 20% discount, the shopkeeper earns 30% profit, means the selling price, it will be 80% of mark price, and selling price, it will be also equal to 130% of the cost price. Okay. So now find his profit percent. So profit percent, actually for that we have to find this K. Okay. KC, K. Okay. If he gives 25% discount. So 25% discount means once again selling price, it will be 75% of M. The selling price, it will be 75% of M. And in order to find profit, we have to find this K. Okay. So now, from this, I may write this is 80 by 100 of M. Okay, that is equal to 130 by 100 of C. So, and from here, I can write it is 75%. Sorry, it is 75%. So, means 75 by 100 of M, that is equal to KC. And now this is equation 1, this is equation 2. I am again dividing equation 2 by equation 1. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1. One can very well see this 100 will cancel out, this m will cancel out. So basically 75 upon 80. Okay. And this side c will go off. Okay. So here k divide by 13 by 10. K divide by 13 by 10. So from here, what will be K? It will be 13 by 10 into 75 by 80. So now it will be 15 here. It will be 16. Here it will be 2. Here it will be 3. So basically we have 39 by 32. So this is the value of K. Okay. Now what is the meaning of this K? So now, what is this K? This is nothing but 39 by 32. Okay, and into C. Now, for that, we have to understand what is the meaning of this. Okay, I should write K here. Please mind, I should write K. It is 39 by 32 into C. So, in order to understand the value of this 39 by 32, we have to understand what is the meaning of this 130 by this 100. So the meaning was simple that if the cost price, it was 100 unit, the cost price was this denominator 100 unit. What was the selling price? It is 130 unit. Why so? Because earlier the profit was 30%. So similarly here, what is the meaning of this 39 by 32? It simply means if the cost price is 32 unit, what will be selling price? It will be nothing but 39 unit. So the difference between these two, it is the profit amount, 7 unit. The profit amount is 7 unit and divide by 32 unit, the cost price into 100. So this will be nothing but the profit percentage. Okay. And now one can very well solve this. So it will be 4, 8. So actually u will cancel out. It will be 25 here. So it is 25 into 7. It will be 175 by 8. So this will be further 8. So this will be 21.875 percentage. So this will be the profit percentage if the discount is 25 percentage. So this is one more type, which is very important type, which is type of question which is asked in discount. And here this question, if I have to write in a single equation, means the so-called smart way, then I will simply write that it will be 15 into MP into 96 by 100, and that will be equal to 16 into CP into 135 by 100. Means this whole question, this whole question in a single equation, the so-called smart way, it will be nothing but this. And from here, we can directly calculate what is the ratio, CP ratio NP. Now let us now see. Let us see how this equation is there. Now, what is this marked price? MP. Obviously, this is the marked price of one article. This is the marked price of one article. And obviously, what is this CP? It is the cost price of one article. Okay. Actually, in such cases, one may directly write rather than this MP. One may simply write M. Okay. MP, one may simply write M, and instead of CP, one may simply write C. Means 15 times M into 96 by 100 equal to 16 times C into 135 by 100. Now here, this is the mark price of one article. So if I multiply by 15, means 15 into MP. So that will be the total marked price. That will be the total, means 15 into MP, means 15 into MP. This is the total marked price of 15 articles. The 15 articles. And now what is the discount here? The discount is of 4%. And if discount is 4%, then what will be the total selling price? The total selling price, it will be nothing but 96% of the total marked price. Okay. So what is 96% of this? That will be 9600 into. And what was this? It is 15 into MP. Okay. Simple thing that here we have the mark price of one article and then the total mark price of 15 article and discount is 4%. So total selling price, okay, that will be 96% of total mark price. It will be nothing but this. Now, similarly, here this CP, it is the cost price of one article. And if I multiply by this 16, then this will be the total cost price. This will be the total cost price of 16 article. Now, why it is 16 here? Actually, because for every 15 article, for the purchase of every 15 article, the shopkeeper is giving one article free. Okay. So, in order to give one article free, in order to give the one article free for every 15 article. Obviously, at one point of time, the shopkeeper must have to purchase total 16 articles. I repeat, in order to give one article free for 15 articles, okay, means to sell means when he is selling and selling 15 articles and he is giving one article free, then obviously he has to purchase at one point of time, he has to purchase total 16 articles. Okay, so that's why we are calculating here total cost price for 16 articles. Okay, and here why we were having only 15 articles, because we are calculating the discount for 15 articles only. Okay. And the one free article, this one free article, it is obviously, it has to be counted here. Okay. Counted while calculating the total cost price. So here, 16 into CP. So this is 16 into CP. Wait. So here, this 16 into CP, this is the total cost price. And what is the profit now? 35%. Means what will be the total selling price? Once again, what will be the total selling price? The total selling price, it will be 135% of the total cost price. So this is 135 by 100 into 16 into CP. Okay. So both are, even this is the total selling price, even this is the total selling price. So we can equate them. Okay. So, but this one means the top one, it is the total selling price of 15 articles. Okay. After the discount, after this discount, this is the total selling price of 15 articles after the discount, and below one, it is the total selling price of 16 articles after the profit of 35%. Okay. It simply means that even after giving 4% discount, even after giving 4% discount on 15 articles and also giving one article free, means even after two type of discounts. What two type? One is the 4% discount, that is on 15 articles. Okay. And there is another one article free, one article free. Okay. Even after this much discount, the shopkeeper is having 35%. The shopkeeper is having 35% profit. Okay. So that's why we can equate them. Now, after that, it is simple. So here now, so 15 into this M into 96 by 100. That is 16 into 6C, sorry, into 135 by 100. So simply from here, C ratio M, the cost price ratio this. So this will simply cancel out. So this 15 into 96 and divide by 16 into 135. So here it will be 6 and here it will be 9. And now it will be nothing but 2 ratio 3. Means the cost price and mark price, they are in the ratio 2 ratio 3. So here the option number D is correct. One can very well see The option number D is correct, 2:3. And please mind, do not mark this ratio, this answer 3:2. Actually, this will be against our common sense, 3:2. Because if we say cost price and marked price, they are in the ratio 3:2. So what will be the meaning? So if by chance say cost price and marked price, they are in the ratio 3:2. So what's the meaning? That cost price is 3 unit and marked price is 2 unit. Means this is not marking up the price. Actually, it is marking down the price. Okay. So usually shopkeepers or business men, they don't do this. They don't mark down. Rather, they mark up. Okay. So this option should not be, please do not mark this option. Option D is correct. So actually, under the same type, there is one more type of question that once again we have this a shopkeeper giving one article free for every purchase of 15 article and also gives a discount of 4%. And again, he has profit of 35%. Now, here rather than asking the ratio between CP and MP, actually here the marked price is given and cost price is asked, and here cost price is given and mark price is asked. So even this is one more type of questions available here. So here the procedure will not change much. Basically, we will have this ratio, that CP ratio MP. It will be 2:3. Okay. Now here obviously, what's the meaning of this ratio? That this MP, if it is 3 unit, then what will be the cost price? It will be 2 unit. Now, in the this question here, this 3 unit mark price 3 unit, it is given to be 3,000. Okay. So what will be 1 unit? 1 unit will be equal to rupees 1,000. It will be equal to rupees 1,000. So what will be the cost price? Obviously, it will be rupees 2,000. Okay. Now, if this question, if I talk about this question, then here, obviously now 2 unit means this cost price, which is 2 unit. Now this is obviously rupees 3,000. Okay. And obviously here, what will be the 1 unit? It will be nothing but rupees 1,500. And if it is rupees 1,500, then what will be the marked price? That will be 3 unit, and that will be nothing but rupees 4,500. Okay. So under the same type, even these questions are also available. So this is one more question on the previous type. Now, one suggestion here that before directly going for the solution of any question, okay, one should try the question of his own. Okay, actually, before directly going to the solution of the question which is being discussed in the video, one must try. We must try the question of its own first. Okay, and if it is solved, then good. Okay. And if it is not solved, then we should follow the solution. Okay. So this is one of the better methods of learning. Okay. So this is applicable for all of us. Even it is applicable for me also. So here, in this question, if I have to solve this question in the smart way, then I will directly write that 12 times m into 80 by 100, and that will be nothing but 16 times c into 120 by 100. Means this whole question, it can be solved within seconds. Okay, so from here, one can easily find what is the ratio of c ratio m. So once again, what is the meaning here? What is this M? It must be the marked price of one article. This is the marked price of one article. What is this 12 into M? What is this 12 into M? This is the total marked price of 12 article. And why multiply by 80 by 100? Because the discount is 20%. If discount is 20%, what will be the total selling price? It will be nothing but 80% of total marked price. Okay, so that's why this side, it is the total selling price. And what about this side? Even this side is also total selling price. How? So here, what is this C? Obviously, this is the cost price of one article. And if I multiply by 16, then this will be the total cost price of 16 article. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of multiplying by this 120 by 100? Because profit is off. Still, the profit is off. 20% means the total selling price. It will be nothing but 120% of total cost price. Okay, so that's why we have this side. So here, obviously, the shopkeeper is giving four articles free for 12 articles. Means, in order to give four articles free, okay, for 12, so total 16 articles he has to purchase first. Total 16 articles he has to purchase first. Okay. Now here it is simple. What is C ratio M? So this 100 will simply cancel out. So it will be 12 into 80 divided by 16 into 120. So this will cancel out. This will cancel out. It will cancel out with 2 and 1 here. So means 1 ratio 2. Means please mind option A is correct. Option B is not correct. Okay. So here we can assume let the A purchase the this table for rupees 100, means this is the cost price for A. Let it be rupees 100. Okay. So the selling price of A, actually this is the first cost price of A. Okay. So this is the first cost price of A originally, which is original. This is rupees 100. And the selling price, obviously, it will be nothing but rupees 115 because he sold to be at 15% profit. Okay. Now this 1115, obviously, this is the cost price for B. And now the B, he sold it back to A at a profit of 20%. Means what will be the selling price for B? It will be nothing but 120% of 115. So that will be nothing but 120 by 100 into 115. This we can solve. So here 5, 2 and 5, 23. Here it will be 2 and here it will be 6. So it will be rupees 6318 and it will be 138. Okay. Means B has sold back to A at what amount? Rupees 138. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Please wait. I should not have taken it rupees. Rather, I should have taken in unit. So let 100 unit be the original cost price to A. Then obviously the selling price for A, that will be 115 unit because 15% is the profit. Okay, for A, and this will be nothing but the cost price for B. Now what will be selling price for B means selling back to A. That will be 120% of 115 unit. So even here it will be unit here. That will be 138 unit. Now the difference between 138 unit and this 115 unit means this 138 unit minus 115 unit. Obviously, this is the difference between selling price for B and cost price for B. Okay. So obviously this is nothing but 23 unit. And this 23 unit, it is given to be rupees 69. This is given to be rupees 69. So what will be one unit? Obviously that. So here, 23 unit is given to be rupees 69 means one unit is rupees 3. Now, the original cost price for A, it was 100 units. So means the original cost price for A, it will be 100 into 3. That will be rupees 300. So here, obviously the total discount percent, it will be 3 by 8 into 100. It will be 3 by the total discount percent. It will be 3 by 8 into 100. And this 3 by 8, why? Because three articles are, once again, three articles are being given free. And if the person has to give three article free along with five, so obviously at one point of time, he has to purchase total eight articles. Okay, so that's why eight here. And 3 by 8 into 100, actually this is 37.5%. Okay, 37.5%. Actually, some percentages we should be having a simple practice. 1 by 8. Okay, so 1 by 8, this is equivalent to 12.5%. 1 by 8, it is equivalent to 12.5%. And if it is 3 by 8, then obviously this will be 12.5% into 3. Okay, so this 12 into 3, it will give us 36. And this zero point 0.5, please mind, zero point 0.5 into 3, it will give us 1.5, and that will be nothing but 37.5%. So this option will be correct. So here, the discount percentage, it will be nothing but 1 by 3 into 100. Okay, that will be 33.33%. So thank you, one and all, once again. And in case if you have any more questions on any topic which you want that must be discussed, okay, then do share through the comment box. Okay, I will try to discuss as much as possible, and keep learning and keep practicing. Thank you, everyone.